Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in David's Toolbox Talk. I am your host, David Qualls. Today I'm first starting off talking about something that's most important and dear to me, and that is your first aid kit. You should always have your personal first aid kit available handy. Reason being is because I showed up to multiple job sites and they had stationary first aid kits, but then you have a cut on your hand or a cut somewhere, and you go up there try to bandage it yourself, but the bandages aren't available. So if you have this, that's taken care of. Always make sure it's full though. Whatever you use, replace. And what this entails is as a handbook which will show you what you need to do and how to do it. Then and it holds some gloves, so you don't have to get messy. If it's not what you don't have to touch someone else's blood. Then you have an instant cold pack. You have some Motrin, or you can put some Tylenol or something in there. Who knows if you're in pain or have a headache. Then you have some butterfly closure, which is a disposable stitches. You have some Neosporin, but I also put in there some triple antibiotic cream. And then you have some baby wipes, some hand cleansing wipes. You got to make sure it's clean before you take care of your wound. Then you also have your gauze. Then you also have different size band-aids here. Then it comes with tape. This tape, I would recommend using electrical tape. Reason being is because if you use this tape, it's good, but when it comes in contact with wet stuff like blood, it comes very loose and it doesn't contract well enough. This will solve the problems. You can also use duct tape, but with the duct tape, you always run across having glue left over from the duct tape. Then I also would like to recommend that you can carry hydroperoxide. The reason being is it falls before triple antibiotics. You always have to make sure your wound is clear and clean before you suture it or put bandages on it. Then you also can put some clean eye solution in there. Who knows, if you catch something in your eye, you need to wash out your eye. Okay. Then also, if you're in construction, you always have to carry around a pocket knife. You can always use a pocket knife with anything. Okay, let's talk about, you always need to wear your safety boots too. The reason being is you never know what's going to fall on your toe. I mean, like me, for instance, I was wearing flip-flops when I shouldn't have been. I was working in my backyard and I dropped something and it ripped off my toenail. And then there's blood everywhere. That's why I was happy I was carrying some electrical tape, my gauze, and my Neosporin. And then I sutured it, then I sought medical attention afterwards. Okay. Then you have your ace bandage wrap here. Then I'm going to show you how you can put on your ace bandage wrap properly. Let's say I was working a sawmill or something like that, or a table saw, and I accidentally cut off my finger. How you would do that, you can use your Neosporin, triple antibiotics, hydroperoxide. You always have to make sure it's clean. Then you would put a gauze over your finger. Okay. Then you can either use tape to secure it, but if you have ace bandage wrap on handy, this is how you can use it. First, you want to wrap it around the wrist, make sure it's secure. Then you want to go over the wound site a couple times. And what this is going to do is it's going to cause pressure on the wound site to keep the blood secured so you don't bleed out or cause infections. But the only case in here is, let's say if you have a burn mark, if you have a burn on your forearm, you can also, the difference, you don't want to put any pressure if you have a burn. You want to make sure it's clean. Then you also want to put a damp towel on there, then wrap it in ace bandage wrap. Okay? Well, next week, I hope that you tune in to David's Toolbox Talk. We're going to jump into talking about how to properly frame a building. Thank you and have a good day.